Hello, my beautiful, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? How is everything with you? I hope you're good. I want to believe that each and every one of you, you're doing very, very well. And I also want to thank God for your lives. I want to bless God for your life. I hope you're all doing very, very okay. I want to use this opportunity to say a huge thank you, my lovely, lovely people. Thank you so much, all my wonderful, wonderful people. I just want to say huge thank you to you all, my sweet people. I can say thank you and thank you and thank you till I live here today. And if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and also hit the bell icon that you will be notified each time I upload any new video. Thank you so much. And the Lord bless you for all your love and support. And I want to use this opportunity to also say a huge thank you. Thank you so much to you, my lovely, lovely fellow YouTubers. Thank you so much for all your support, all your love. I pray that Almighty God will continue to bless you, guys. Thank you so much. May the Lord bless you all. Okay, my people. Before we go into what we are going to be sharing today, I just want to thank God. You see, every day, every minute, that is why I like that portion of the Bible that says, in every circumstances, give him praise. You see, not only when something new happens, not only when you have a newborn baby, not only when you are promoted, not only when you buy a new car, houses, and all of that. You see, in everything, my dear, give him thanks. You have the opportunity to see a beautiful day like this. Thank God, because it's only by his grace. Okay, today, my people, as you can see, you already know, or you have already seen the topic of today. We are going to be talking about parents, children, a lot about how also we bring up our children. So we are going to touch so many areas today. You are highly welcome. Feel free to call in, feel free to contribute, feel free to drop in your comments. And if you want to also call in, no problem. I will quickly call out my number, my WhatsApp number, 078. That's if you're calling not from the UK, if you're calling is +44 7842563182. You can call me on that. If you are within, you call 07842563182. That's my WhatsApp number. You can reach me on that number. So, my darling sisters and brothers, all the parents in the house, let's discuss. Let's talk about things. I always like to call it all those little things that sometimes we think that it doesn't matter. Come on. It matters a lot. If I were you, that's where you channel your energy to, your attention to. You know why? Some of us, we don't pay close attention to our children. We don't know our children. They are very, very, very far away. They might be close to you. You might live in the same house with them, but the distance is just too much. Today, although you might say that it's boring, or oh, what is she saying? Distance are very, very important. You know why? This is where we make mistake in the life of our children. And sometimes we call it giving them a good life, giving them this, giving them that. It's very, very important. I am not saying those things. One, let me start with one. This is number one. Number one is, you see, some people, did not grow under their both parents. Maybe the only one that they grow under is just their father. Of course, you know, back home, when I talk about back home, I'm talking about Africa, because Africa, I am not going to say about all other Africa. I'm going to talk about where I came from, which is Nigeria. Mhm. You know, in that part of the world, if anything happened between a man and a woman, the person that will leave the house is the woman. No matter what, if the man says, "C'est fini, finito," the woman is the one leaving. So in this part of the world, of course, whether or no whether, the man is the one that will leave the house. So it's not like that. But in this case, this thing always or usually happen to children. They are their mom, that their mom is no longer in the house, that maybe their father has sent away, or the woman is no longer living with us here in this world. Like, or let me use the word, the woman has deleted. Not that the man is the one that deleted the woman, but you know, maybe the woman took ill and all of that, and she's no more. So the man doesn't have any choice. You know, to men, they don't think twice to remarry. And the man, or probably the woman, is still here with us. She has not deleted yet. And but she and her husband, they are not living as man and wife man and wife, yeah, husband and wife anymore. So the woman has left. So the man remarries another one, and the children of this woman are still with their father. The man will remarry another wife, which makes the wife to the children their stepmom. And when the woman comes in, except the woman is a very good woman, you will see truly, as they call her stepmom, the woman will truly step on the children. That's if she's not the good one. If she's not a good, sweet woman, she will truly step on the children. She will step on these children. They will be crying and calling for help. She will maltreat the life out of these children. She will truly step. You see that word they call stepmothers. Indeed, the woman will truly step on them. It's like the floor that she stepped on are the children. And this is where the whole thing comes in. This is where we make that mistake. Because of the way some of us was brought up. One moment. Because of the way some of us were brought up from our stepmom or our dad, what happens? We'll be planning by the grace of God. If I have my children, if I am married, you know, we'll be calculating in our mind how we are going to pamper our children, because we did not get that kind of life. Probably this lady did not get that kind of life. She will be planning, if I get married, I'm going to do this to my children. I'm going to do that to my children. I'm going to do this. And this is how we gradually over pamper our children, because of the kind of upbringing, because of the way we were brought up. That's some of us that went through. When I say some of us, I am a human being too. By the grace of God, I did not go through that kind of life. My father married only my mother, and till tomorrow, my father did not remarry. My father did not marry another. So the man only married just my mother. So I thank God. I know that I am better than those people who went through that kind of life. But I did not go through that kind of life. So when they are talking about their life, I feel bad for them. You know, there is nothing like you being with your both parents and you grow under your both parents. It's very sweet. So for some, especially girls, especially children who did not go through that, then you can see the pain. And as the women take it upon themselves, ladies, they say, if I eventually get married and start having my own children, I'm going to over pamper them. I'm going to give them every life that they did not get. I'm going to do this. And that is where truly, when this kind of people get married, You will see how they will over pamper them, over pamper them, over pamper them. I did not get this when I was growing up. I did not get that. I am not saying you should beat your children. I am not saying you should delete them. No mother will do that. But what am I saying? You don't just use over-petting, and pet these children and pet everything that they are supposed to know. Even when you are supposed to say yes, when they ask for anything or when they do something that is not right, where you are supposed to say no, you say yes. Where you are supposed to say yes, you say triple yes. You just, even when they do something that is not right, you just allow them to get away with things. And when they grow, my darling sisters, take it or you leave it. And when they grow up, they grow empty. Or the only thing that is in them is that over pampering, but they are very empty. I am not joking. We tell ourselves the truth. And you will see that is why when they, in fact, they can't even do anything for themselves, because 24/7 you're always there to service them 24/7. They cannot do anything. You cannot send them any message. You will see they will grow to the extent that they are more than 20, 27 years. They are just there with you. Because you just over-pamper them. You just forgot to teach them what they are supposed to know. And you just allow them to live like that. And at the end of the day, there is nothing here. The only thing they know is how you will come and wake them up in the morning, bathe them, do this, cook for them, do that. At the end of the day, the children are totally empty here. Who do you blame? Can't blame anyone. My darling sisters, don't because of the way you were brought up. And at the end of the day, what do? You will still be the one to regret it. And before you know it, he or she, or they have grown more past their teenage age. They are now maybe children of 20, 21, 22, and they are not doing anything. You start shouting. And the one that I don't like that parents do a lot, this is where I am going to. I am telling you, especially women, stop reporting. And you will resort to reporting. You will call Uncle this. You will call your auntie. You will call your brother. You will start reporting. Do you know that Favor doesn't do anything? Favor doesn't do anything. Richard, when he wakes up, he will just go. Ordinary to cook. Ordinary to clean the house. Ordinary to tidy up your room. Come and see how their room is looking. Come and see the state of your room. How can you complain and complain and complain? Do you know what you're doing? You are reporting your children to everyone who cares to listen. Listen, not everybody is happy. Because when you refuse to teach them, because you were so carried away of how you have been planning, how you will bring them up, because you did not get a very, very, very good life. That kind of life of pampering, darling, you didn't get it. So you are going to pour all of them into the life of your children. I am not saying it's bad, it's very good. But I'm telling you, where you need to say no, where you need to say the word no, you need to say it. And where you also need to stand by your yes, you stand. But in this case, there is no in their life. There is no discipline. There is nothing. They just grow up like that, empty. What do? Then when the time comes for them to be useful to you, they are not. You're not seeing it. You cannot say it because you did not give it to them. Is it not what you have, you give? Also, it is what they have, they give. They will give to you. All you have given them is over pampering. And that is the reason why children like that, when they go to another place, maybe when they have the opportunity to go to school somewhere, maybe outside the place they grew up, maybe outside their home, and they will be giving that family a big problem because father and mother, they refuse to teach them anything. All they did was to maybe employ house help everywhere. They pet them, they make them look like they are raw egg. When they fall off from your hands, they will break. For me, that is no life. And who will suffer it is you. Because the things that you refuse to teach them, the things that you refuse to take care of has come to take care of you. Very, very simple. It is what you teach them, they will give to you. What they don't have, they cannot give to you, because I used to blame children, but I've come to realize it's not children. You know what you do? That is why some of our children are very, very, very far away from parents. What parents do is the only thing they do, this is their friend. You see this gadget that I'm holding, this phone. They will go on Instagram, they will go on this, the parents are just busy for nothing. You need to pay close attention to your children. Serious attention. You need to listen to them when they talk. You need to give them ear. You see how you will go out, you will go to work, and you will come back, maybe one or two things happen. You want to talk to your husband, you want to talk to your wife, you want to at least pour out your heart, what went down at work or in your working place or what. That is how our children are. When they come back from school, when they want to talk, listen to them. You see, when they go to school, you can be busy with these gadgets. You see, when they are back from school, you have to retire from this and listen to them. They want to talk. It might not make sense to you, but to them it makes sense. That is why you need to give them that listening ear to say whatever they want to say. Oh, mommy, do you know my friend Freya? Oh, mommy, do you know my friend Peter? Mommy, just let them talk. Don't be, you don't want to listen because you feel that, these are children's talk. But to her or to him, it is very important. Just like when you are back from work, you also want to share your experience, what went down at work with your husband. So they also want to share. Especially for those kind of children that doesn't have siblings. They don't have maybe brothers and sisters living with them. They are just an only child, or they are just by themselves. So you make yourself available to be their sibling. You make yourself available to be the good mom that you are. You make yourself available to be a good dad. And above all, you make yourself available to be their friend. Let them know that, yes, if I come back from school today and want to talk to my mom or want to talk to my dad, they will give me that listening ear. That is what they want. But rather, what do? We this is our friend. We hold this gadget. This is our friend. We talk to this gadget. We want to see what went down. All the gossip. We open it and I don't know what we are looking at. Listen, when the children comes back from school, you know what you do? This one has to retire. You retire this one. And you give them that attention. You give them everything that they need. It is very, very important. And number 3, the one I want to add is, you see, I know even me, I do it. Maybe when I finish now, I might do it or I might not do it. But the reason why I don't do it anymore is just because when you click on my video, you will see all the information there. Follow me on this, follow me on that. We do it a lot. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on this, follow me on that, follow me on X, follow me on WhatsApp, follow me this, follow me this. Let me tell you, my sisters, the best people to follow in life are your children. Some of us doesn't even know when our children comes back home with one bad character or the other. Some of us doesn't even know when our children comes back home with bad word, like the F word and the B word and all of that and the S word. Some of us doesn't know when our children come back because they just use it like a normal word that we use at home, like thank you, please, and all of that stuff, or all of that word. You know how we use the word thank you, please, excuse me, all those things. That's the normal word that we use all the time. Yes, please, thank you. A lot. And they will come back with all the F word, all the rubbish word that is not good. And you don't pay attention. You are so carried away with this gadget. Our eyes is always here 24/7. I say, I am not here to praise myself. You see, immediately my daughter comes back home by the grace of God. Even if I'm on days, whenever she wants to say anything, I want to give her that listening ear. Because there might be something that your child is struggling with, going through in school. It might be bully. It might be somebody that is always picking on them. And at the end of the day, you will be surprised that that same name she's always mentioning that name, or they are always mentioning a particular name. Because you did not pay attention. When something happened to her or him, you will not know, because she has been saying that, but you are just listening. You are not hearing her. And when anything happens, what will you do? You will blame yourself. When a particular complaint is always coming from one particular child, man, that is when you have to walk down to the school office to lay complaint. This particular child, the name has been coming up like frequent in my child's mouth. I don't understand, and I don't like what I'm hearing. Then you will quickly alert the teachers. They will keep an eye on everything that is going on. Or better still, they will call the child and give the child a warning. But when you are too busy with this, how will you even listen and hear what your child is saying? Parents, especially women. Women, I love women so much, because we are the one that face the pain more. We are the one that carry the children in our womb. And you will see how all the struggles that we go through. You don't sit down there in the name of gadgets. See, it is very easy to scatter, and very difficult to build. Very easy to scatter, very difficult to build. So my darling sisters, my brothers and sisters, all the daddies and mommies, please, the best people to follow are your children. I am not saying you should not follow people that you are following on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on this. I am not saying, but the best people to follow in life are your children. Get to know your children. Don't just be busy for nothing and the children are lacking. Let me leave you here. Make sure, if you have not subscribed, my sister, my sisters, my lovely people, please support your wonderful sister and subscribe. Okay, there are lots of, oh, my glasses is not here. There are lots of comments here. They said it's true. Hey, God, I struggle to. It's true. Some parents over pamper their children, then they start crying to different people in the future. Well, that's true. And that's one that we over pamper them, even when they are supposed, where we are supposed to say no, we just allow things to flow. They will grow up like that. Remember, the Bible says that we should train up our children, your children, my children, in the way they should go, so that when they are old, they will not depart from it. My darling people, make your children your best friend and follow your children, so that you can keep a very close eye on your children. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave you today till I come your way next time. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.